Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Exploring in Portugal. We are here again with another house tour. I'm Jay, Cody is on camera, and we are right now standing about 7 minutes away from the main part of the town of Alcobaça, which is located on the Silver Coast in central Portugal, on the coast. In fact, we're so close to the coast, you can actually see it from the house. It's not a big view, but you can actually see it, and you're just a short 15-16 minute drive away from two amazing beach towns, and we'll tell you about that in a minute. But first, I'm going to tell you about the house we're about to look at. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house, and of that, 2 are en suites. And there's even room to put additional bedrooms if you need them in some kind of unused spaces they have right now. It is fully remodeled top to bottom. The house was built in the early 90s, but it looks like it's a brand new house. The roof is in great condition. Everything from the water heater to the heating system and all the appliances in the kitchen, things like that, are brand new. So you get a lot of new things in a house that's a little bit older, but kind of carries more of the traditional Portuguese style with it, as well as some modern updates. Kind of interjecting this in because I forgot to say this information, and it's very important. Lisbon is the airport almost exactly 1 hour away, and the Porto airport is 2 hours away. So you are nicely located in between the 2 major airports in Portugal. As for sun direction, we are looking at west being over there, so the sun will set over there. Over here is east, so the sun is going to do, it's right up ahead right now because we're midday. It's going to kind of come this way and set over there. So north is where Cody is standing and south is behind me, which means for the most part of the day, your backyard is going to be fully exposed in sun. The house itself is on mains electric, but then it has a septic and it has a well. In fact, we've heard from the owners that there might be 2 wells on this property, but only one of them is currently hooked up to a pump and being used right now. But there is a second well on the property should you ever need it. So we're going to go inside now and take a look. Come on in. We have, to start, this beautiful front patio area. It's not really a deck because it's not elevated. It is pretty flat. There's maybe this much of a step in. And of the bedrooms and bathrooms, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, as well as the kitchen and living room are all on the main floor. This is a very mobile-friendly home if you have someone who needs that main floor living, but then would like some additional upstairs living for family members, visiting friends, things like that. But we have a really large deck here. It expands the entire width of the house. You could put tables and chairs out here. This is a bedroom right here. This is the living room, and down there is kind of a garage space that has been converted into like a utility space. But you could put tables and chairs out there. That's actually off the kitchen. You'll see when we go through. We have a nice outdoor living space here. I do want to point out that there is a commercial building right here to my left. And that can be scary, but from what the owner has says, there's one person who works there. It is an accountant.
Correct.
And they're only here Monday through Friday during daily business hours. So during the evenings and the weekends, there's nobody there. And she said, very, very rarely do people, even like their clients, will come here. But there are 4 dedicated parking spaces for this business right here. But on the weekends, the business owners have been accommodating to letting the homeowners here use those parking spaces. So if you're going to have a party on the weekend, you have some really nice parking spaces for your friends and family. All right, now let's head inside. You do come into a small but nice entryway area. While Cody's there, I'll have him show you the door. It is a very nice, thick, so this is very insulating. It is a new door, it is aluminum, and it has the double paned windows. So you're gonna keep the temperature in this house very cool. It's actually a very hot day today, hence the hair up and the sunglasses. It's very bright. It is very comfortable in here. In fact, we're getting a nice breeze from the door being open. That's actually helping it cool down even. But we are here in the entryway. You can see there's the staircase going upstairs. We have a little entryway area here where you could put hats, coats, boots, things that you need, especially in the winter months. Not so much right now though, because like I said, it's very warm out. No need for a jacket. They have this area under the staircase utilized as they do have some pets, so you'll see a lot of pet stuff around. that is a little library, sitting area, and an area for the dogs. We're going to start by going to the bedroom here to the right. So this is one of the ensuite bedrooms. This is the bedroom that faces the front of the house. So if you were to open this door, you would be out on that front patio area. And I will show you that again, we do have windows that open to doors that can open partway. Great for rain and great for like just airflow. And like I said, they have some dogs, so this helps keep the dogs inside too, but still allow the airflow to come in. And these are brand new, again, very thick, very durable, double paned aluminum doors. Everything, like I said, is pretty new. All the windows, all the doors. There's a couple of the windows that are older, but they're smaller, so they would be easy to renovate or upgrade, and you'll see those in a minute. But bedroom size, this is pretty, first of all, ceilings are gorgeous and very high. I mean, look at this very cool pattern. Like I said, they kept a lot of these really unique Portuguese like flares to the house while they were also making it modern and updated. And the ceiling would just be beautiful. They'll just lie there in bed and stare up. This is a double bed. You could easily fit a king size bed in here. If you push the nightstands, you've got plenty of room to put a larger bed if that is what you would like. They also do have a couch here and a large dresser. And if we'll switch spaces, Cody, they do have a nice large built-in wardrobe here. So room to put your clothes, room up above for storage, and then right here is the ensuite bathroom. So come on in.
And they just recently had the whole house repainted.
Yeah.
And just really great job on all the little finishes here.
She said they did a lot of the painting just in November. So if everything here looks new and you're like, wow, that's a house from the 90s, it's because they really have updated everything. Everything is new. It's basically a new house inside of an older shell.
I love it. They took care of all the projects basically.
They did. Like. This is an unpack and move in house again and ready to go. This is another Cody friendly shower. As you can see, I'm not as tall as Cody, but I am, you know, my hand is, Cody's what, here? Ish. Cody's about 2 meters tall, so 6 foot 4 inches. So if you picture that, you could be 6'6" and still fit under the shower very nicely, very comfortably.
And then they have these really nice large neutral tiles as well. So it's easy to decorate with, I would say.
And then this one has shutters on the outside, so I won't do it, but if you lower these, it completely blacks it out. But this window here is a privacy window. Nobody can see in, so you have privacy here. And also, I don't even think there's anything over there. We'll see this outside a little bit later, but I don't think there's anything over there that...
No, just lots of driveway space and the back of a building.
All right, now we're gonna head into bedroom number 2. This one is not an ensuite, and I think they use this one more as a guest room. So it's, you know, it's just got some very cute decorations in it. Again, a double bed. Could it be bigger? Definitely. If you wanted a king size bed, you could fit one in here just fine. We do have the nice window right here. And actually out here, you can see what I was talking about. There's just a wall of your, like there is a neighbor right there, but that's just the back of the house. There's no windows back there. You're not going to see them. You're not going to hear them. They're not going to see you.
And it's really wide and open back there, so you'll get to see. So if you have like a camper van or anything like that, a lot of toys or equipment, you can easily pull it in and out of this place, and the backyard just stretches on and on. Also, she's done a lot of really nice touches again, like I said before. We forgot to ask if everything was included, but that's very common. I did not ask that.
I will mention, again in the beginning, I'll put something like furniture included or furniture not included. Again, we do have a very nice detail on the ceiling here that pulls in that kind of authenticity into it and making it feel almost like a much higher end, fancier house than what you're paying for. You're getting like a luxury home pretty much for...
Yeah, she's got a very good taste for design.
And more storage right here in the hallway. Plenty of room for even large pieces of furniture if you have them. Next, we're going to come into this is like the guest bathroom. This is the one bathroom that's not attached to a bedroom. And it's, I'm pretty sure, 90% sure this bathroom is bigger than our bedroom. This is a huge bathroom. We do have dual sinks, and this is tile. So come get a really close-up shot of this because you can see it's beautiful, it's textured, and it's tile, so it's easy to wipe down. It's not wallpaper, it's not gonna peel off, it's not gonna get gross in a few years being in a bathroom. It is beautiful tile.
And it's huge too.
Oh yeah,
it's hard to call it tile in my opinion because it's like a slab.
It goes, this one goes from here, I can't even, to there.
Huge pieces.
It's huge pieces of tile. So it's very, again, luxury, very, very lovely. And we do have the dual sinks, like I mentioned earlier. No bidet in here, although I wonder if, nope. Oh yeah, well, I mean, you could install one if you want one. There is not one installed right now, but you could. There is the privacy window, but again, the only thing that's actually back here is your own backyard. So you wouldn't have to worry about people or privacy that much. We have this very large, very deep soaker tub, perfect for relaxing. I love this. This is just lovely. And I love the details of the black faucet and just
I'm a tough
special
guy,
touches.
so
okay, Cody's doing it.
This is my test because I like long, hot baths.
Cody is a very tall person. What do you think?
Nice.
Do you want to buy this house?
It's a little, to be honest, I can't get my feet all the way out, but I can comfortably sit and my feet are up against something, so it's actually kind of nice. And you got the seat, drain, and no jets, but you got this lovely little faucet.
So there you go. All right. That was Cody's moment to shine. And we're now, again, the entryway is behind me. The 2 bedrooms we just looked at are to my left over here. We're gonna start heading down this hallway. In this hallway, we have a large, oh, cute. I didn't notice this at first. Come look, get a close up on this because you have to. They're bees, they're little bumblebees, little handles. And again, we have a nice spacious wardrobe. It goes in, not too deep, but it's deep enough. They've got a lot of, this is where they're storing their jackets and shoes, things that you don't need on, like for the season that you're in, you can put them in here and they're just.
The clip's right there towards the bottom, sweetie.
Oh, towards the bottom, okay. There we go, you just have to press in. So we do have the above storage as well. So things that seasonal things maybe that you don't necessarily need in that season, but will need soon. We do have, again, another piece of furniture here. So ample space to put storage. This is bedroom number 3, now on the main level. This one, again, it's a nice double bedroom. They only have a twin in here, but you could easily fit, actually there's a radiator right here, so probably put the bed here or against this wall right here, but you could fit a pretty large bed in here. And then you can come in and take a look. The view from here is that your garden space, your backyard, and it's pretty spacious. It goes all the way to that concrete wall in the back, and you can see the backs of the houses of your neighbors. You are in a neighborhood, as you can see, there's houses around here. You're not secluded, but where the house actually is on a very nice quiet street, and it does feel like when we pulled up, it almost felt like we were in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, we were like, are we in the
I was like, is this it? And I'm like, I'm looking at a house, and it's a very nice looking house. And then you get here and you realize, oh, okay, I'm in a neighborhood. There's services here. Your closest bigger city is going to be Alcobaça. It is 7 minutes away. So grocery shopping, schools, markets, things like that. That's where you're going. But you have a nice little community here. And there's people walking around when we were pulling in, and there's a gas station right over here. So there are things happening in this town. You're not completely alone, but you do have a lot of privacy. We're going to switch places because this room actually has the largest built-in wardrobe. So it goes in, this one goes in pretty deep. So I'm about, my whole arm length right here. So it's a pretty deep closet. It does have 3 separate, and then these two are connected. But, and it's got the built-in drawers too.
Nice.
And then it does have the storage up above for, again, things that you need storage for. And this house, tons of storage. So if you're coming with a lot of things that you kind of cycle through the seasons, you have spaces to put it. And again, yep, Cody's like, ceiling, talk about the ceiling. Another beautiful ceiling. I just adore the ceilings in here. And I kind of missed this in the bathroom, so let's go back really quick. I love the lighting fixture in the bathroom too. I don't know if we showed it, if you could see it in the previous shot, but just a fun lighting fixture. Again, all the choices that were made in this house are lovely and refreshing. It's like very clean feeling in here, very bright. Coming now into, I'll show you the floors because I realized I didn't do that. In here, this is tile that's meant to look like hardwood. And then if you go into the living room, this is what's in the hallway, and the entryway is kind of this, it's almost rose, like a rose gold. And it's got these really nice little details right here. Almost looks like flowers, but cute little insets in the tile. So it's kind of a fun, unique flooring. And of course, now we're in the kitchen. And if you can't already tell, this kitchen is huge. This is a massive kitchen.
It's so big it's got a couch.
It's so big it's got a couch. They have their dining room in here, so it's not being shared with like the living room space like a lot of houses do. It's all contained in this space that is very large. Again, another super fun light fixture. Love that. This has the kind of, what's this called?
They call it a waterfall. But I'm not sure because they usually make it seamless, but you do have all ends. And it looks like it's the Pyrex kind of countertop, so it's not, it's stone, but it's like the protected stone, so it's easier to care for.
I think you can cut on the stone even. Don't quote me on that, but.
We'll put it in the comments if it is the Pyrex kind of stone where it's easier to maintain.
And then this countertop is I'm pretty sure it's a faux wood. It's not actual wood, so it's not like butcher block, but it feels like a composite again. So it's, don't quote me on this, I'm guessing it's some sort of like an eco product. So it's a very nice, and it makes it feel like kind of a farm kitchen in here while being a really nice, really high-end kitchen. I love this tile design right here. They did a really good job kind of blending all of these details together. They have almost like a accent wall in every room. And then you have like your more traditional, but there's that one kind of thing that pops in every room. And it's just very nice. I love the color of the countertops. We do have an electric hob, an electric stove, and then
the blue cabinetry, which is very trend. And then with the gold features or the silver kind of brownsy gold kind of look to it. So very, very on trend.
There it is. I knew it was in here. I was like, I thought it was that one. It's this one. So there is the dishwasher right here that blends in with the rest of the kitchen. Everything just blends in very nicely here. Also, we have tons of cabinet space. So this goes in pretty deep on that side. So you have plenty of storage there. You've got these large drawers here, soft closed, and just storage space abounds in this kitchen. Easily fit 10 people in here. If you like to host parties, this house was built for it because again, you've got plenty of parking space, not just the parking spaces that belong to the commercial business, but your driveway here, massive. You can fit, like Cody said, a caravan, a whole big RV if you have one. You could fit probably 6 cars, maybe even more. We'll count when we go out there, but very nice. And the sink, if you are doing your dishes right here, you are looking out over your back garden, backyard space right there, and just your lovely little neighborhood here. We're gonna go outside at the end so we can put our shoes on, but 2 very large windows. It's very bright in here, and you do have the door that goes out to the deck that has, it's a glass. Actually, let me just show you. So it's got glass, very bright and cheerful.
What's your favorite thing in here?
The island. You know me, I love islands. I love a nice, massive island.
You don't cook.
No, you cook. No, I would just I just picture your friends, you're cooking, and people are just hanging out, and everybody's just kind of in this space, I would think, more than other spaces, or going to the backyard if it's a nice day like today. But yeah, just I don't know. I love this house. It's making me smile. It's making me happy.
Because my favorite thing is this right here,
okay.
This little clock.
Oh, the fish, the little sardine.
Yep.
There we go. I got working again. All right, we're gonna come into here and then we'll go into the living room. The refrigerator is in here. They actually have quite a lot of refrigerator space. I'm guessing there's probably like a beverage fridge and a meat fridge and the regular fridge and probably a freezer over there. You also have this large space that you can use for whatever. They currently use it as kind of their dog's hangout spot. If you come over here and swing that way, they also have a pantry set up under the stairs. So if the amount of storage space in the kitchen, which is quite ample, is not enough, you do have space to put more in there, as well as the rest of this large space. This is what used to be a garage. However, spin around and look out, because you will see it's not really something you can use as a garage anymore because you don't have a driveway that leads up to it. It would make
a really good mechanic kind of place, especially motorcycles, where you can wheel in a motorcycle and work on it inside.
Or just a workshop, a craft room, a hobby shop.
Yeah, they're using it for their garden right now. You can see right here.
I would use this as like my crafting room or my daughter's crafting rooms, because their craft supplies just kind of spew all over our house. It'd be nice to contain it in a nice spot. And now if you notice, there is a staircase right here. We're going to go up and take a look at that. This is one of those bonus spaces that could be kept as storage, which is what it's being used for right now, or whatever you want, whatever you need it for.
Yeah, she was telling us about it, and I'd be like, yeah, I would stick my moody teenager right here.
These are the two windows right here. I mentioned earlier, there are a couple of small windows that have not been updated. They are thick, double paned windows, so they're not, I mean, it's comfortable in here. It's the same temperature up here as it is downstairs. We have the spray foam insulation, so it's keeping the temperature really controlled. Usually when you go upstairs into a loft space like this, you're sweating because it's hot. It's hot today. It's 73 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like 21 degrees, 22 degrees. You'll yell at me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think that's about the conversion on that, because 20 degrees is like 70.
But yeah, lots of space.
Tons of space. I can go, being my shorter than Cody self, pretty far back here before my head hits. Yep, as Cody showed you, there's a whole space around the corner there and the whole area up here, and it even wraps around on the other side of the stairs. So if you were to put up a railing, you could utilize that space for something. This would be a really fun like kids playroom.
Yep.
But again, if you just need storage, it's storage.
Lots of it.
Lots of storage. This house is not lacking for space to put your things.
Yeah, it does not seem like a very typical Portuguese house because they tend to be smaller. This is like a larger place, and it's kind of deceiving from the outside.
Again, very high ceilings. Every room has these high ceilings. Yeah. Cody can't touch. He's, like I said, 6'4", about 2 meters, a little bit shorter than 2 meters, and he can't touch the ceiling either. All right, so this has been the main, oh, nope, just kidding. We do have the living room. So come in here to check out this lovely space. I'm going to turn on the lights because
almost forgot the best room in the house. I'm a bit of a sucker for fireplaces.
It's a wood-burning fireplace, and this is how the house is heated. So there is a central heating system that is wood-burning. So usually you might have like a wood-burning furnace outside the house or in a basement crawl space type area. You have to go down there and feed it. This house has it right here in the living room. So in the winter months, it's just a super nice, cozy room. And in the summer months, you just don't light the fire, and it's very comfortable in here. Like I said, today's a warmer day, and I'm very comfortable right now. We were at the beach earlier, and it was hot, and I'm happy to feel very comfortable. Again, super intricate ceilings, lovely light fixture, just kind of a fun design features. But Going back to this really quick, the wood burning fireplace then feeds the central heating system, and that triggers all the radiators that you've been seeing throughout the house. So the radiators are heated by wood. And if you don't want to use the wood on a particular day, they use like a separate standalone heater in each room. Just a little
gas portable one.
Yep, just
something that quickly heat it up.
Just quickly heat it up, or if you don't, you don't want to start
a fire and watch it.
But again, this house is really well insulated. It does have the double pane windows and doors, and it actually has these really nice thick curtains too. So in the winter, you can just heat up the house, close everything up, go to bed, and your house is going to stay really warm because it's going to hold that heat in. And likewise, in the summer months, I mean, it's 1:30 in the afternoon, 13:32, and I am very comfortable. It's the hottest part of the day, and I'm very comfortable in this house. Everything about this house just has comfort in mind, but also design and, like I said, a little bit of luxury.
I think you get a little bonus with that.
Yeah. So now we're going to go through this space.
And the living room was so big it had 2 couches.
Oh, yeah. It's spacious. Again, this is a great house for entertaining. I'll have Cody show the staircase as we're going up. It is a wooden staircase. It's been painted black and it has this runner carpet on it.
Let me show them this little room real quick.
Okay.
So this is funky because I don't know what the design story was, but here's the staircase and you have an additional room up here, which is even more ample space. So I just wanted to show you guys this real quick so we don't have to cover it once you see it coming down.
Possible.
But another great kids room probably, or just storage.
And that one has, again, 2 more of those smaller, not quite renovated windows. I could see putting a little ladder up there and it being like your kids' hide-a-hole, like secret
like
room.
A little fort or something.
Yeah, that'd be fun. And then you come up the second set of stairs right here. I'll have Cody look down at the floor really quick because we have this tile. Again, it's supposed to look wood, but it is in fact tile. It's very cool on my feet. It feels very nice. Up here, we have a second kind of living room lounge area. This could be like the kid hangout spot. Have a bunch of friends over. They have kids. You're like, go upstairs, go play. And they come up here. It wraps all the way around. I think
this would make a great office.
I actually do too. I like this as an office. That's a good idea, Cody. Nice space over here. You could tuck your desk in right here, but it's got the shutters again as well. So you can put it down if you're gonna be gone for a while, or if it gets a little bit too hot, you can kind of close off a little bit. But here we do have the large double pane aluminum doors again that leads out to this little balcony here. It's not quite the full length of the house, but it's about half, more than half. Oh yeah, about half of it. So we're in the middle. So right over here is the workshop area that we were just in. The other side that Cody was just showing you is the first primary bedroom. You can get a pretty good feel for how the condition of the tiles. They're not brand new, but they are clean. They are functional. There's no leaks. And again, you're going to see this office building right here. But again, this is a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Other than that, you're looking straight out at, I don't even know what town that would be.
It's a gorgeous view, though.
It's so pretty.
You got a lovely countryside. I can see a church off to the distance. Yeah. Sorry, I could try to zoom, but I won't do it justice here for you guys, to be honest. But you can see for miles this way. And then she was saying if you look over here, you can actually see the ocean.
There's kind of some power lines in the way. There's a better way to see, but that is the ocean that's looking towards Nazaré. Nazaré has, of course, the huge waves. They're world famous, and it's
lovely beach. We were just there.
We spent the weekend there, and we love Nazaré. So it took us 15 minutes to get from Nazaré. We were at the beach. We walked to our car. We got in, and we were here about 15-20 minutes later. And it's a pleasant, lovely drive, as well as a really nice beach. And if you go the other direction, you're in San Martino de Porto, which is, again, about 20 minutes away. And now we're going to come in here and take a look at the 4th and final bedroom. And this is the only bedroom that's on this level, although if you converted that into something, that empty space over there, other than storage, you could have another bedroom, another lounge space, office, whatever you need it for. Again, this might even be the biggest room. It's huge. We have a lot of storage space. We have a wardrobe here, and Cody's standing next to another wardrobe. We'll switch, yeah, there you go. Another wardrobe, a little desk space to do your makeup at. This is a very cute, I think I like this one the best. I'd make this one mine. I'd put the kids downstairs and make this one mine. Up here on the ceiling, we do have another kind of cool design. And what I like about them is they're all different. There are different patterns on the ceiling. It's not the same one in every room. It's a different feel in every one. The views out here are of the back garden, as well as actually come look at this, because now that we're on the second level, you can see more of like the hills in the background and a better view of the outdoor space.
I can see a gas station close by, so you're in walking distance of some things for sure. I would assume a cafe.
Every town's got a cafe. Coming in here is the ensuite for this one. It's not the biggest one, but we still have a very high Cody-friendly rainfall shower head. We have a nice little newer vanity here. Again, everything in this house has been renovated and updated. I like the tile on this one. I think it's ceramic, might be porcelain. Really nice tile that goes all the way from the floor up the walls, not on the ceiling, but actually come in here because we also have, I didn't point this out, the built-in towel warmer. So when you get out of your shower, you have a nice warm towel to wrap yourself up in, and it's just a nice little feature.
And a window up in the corner to vent it.
Yep, right up.
It gets all steamy.
Yep.
So very well set up.
That's the upper level of the house. There are a few more spaces that we're going to go take a look at, but we're going to head downstairs, throw on our shoes, and take a look at the outside space. And I really like the flow of this house because it naturally led us back to the entryway. So we aren't jumping through a large space of the house without really seeing anything. So now we're in the outside space. We've just come through the front entry where we started, and we're going to come over here. As you can see, they have a large van that fits. It makes it look small because there's so much space here. There is a gate, and the gate just simply opens. With that, it can be locked, so you have that kind of privacy if you do go out of town or
But it's fenced, so you can have your dogs, and they have dogs here.
Yep. Oh yes. It's kind of the perfect place for animals. I do want to come quickly out here. I don't know how well we're going to be able to see this without walking too far away. Oh, wow. That is, we've gone 30 feet. And right there is the ocean.
And it's so nice right now because all the flowers just bloomed.
Sorry. So there it is.
We call it a California ocean view. You get just a little bit.
That's
not too much, just a little.
Both Cody and I have lived in California, and I can confirm that a ocean view in California when selling a house can be anything.
Standing on top of the toilet, looking out a window.
A little corner of it even. You can see right over here in Portugal, this is where the recycling and the garbage and things like that go. So you take it out of your house, you put it in those bins right there, and then they come and pick it up once a week or so. So very close, you don't have to haul your stuff very far at all. It's right there. And now we're gonna head back in here. I do hear, you probably can't because of the microphones, I just heard a chicken. So, if you want chickens, you could definitely have them at this place. Your neighbors do. Again, this is the massive parking space we were talking about.
Yeah, so let's think about it. How many cars could you park
if
just
you pull
right
in like
here?
this,
You could probably get 2, maybe 3 right here alone.
Let's say you're having a party, you don't want to double block people in. So you would pull in, and you'd be like 1 car, 2 car, 3 car, right?
And then if you have more.
And then you have more, you come down over here.
And then you just start filling up this backside. But I mean, you have this whole yard to park in if you want to tear up your grass a little bit.
I mean, I would just
but right here, this stony pad as well is perfect for a little RV
3,
or camper.
Maybe even 4. So again, this is a party house. This is a house that if you like to socialize, you like to have gatherings, you like to invite your friends and family over on the weekends, this is the house to do it. You will notice that you're seeing the back of a lot of your neighbors right here, but not the front. There's no windows that look back over you.
I was thinking it's the perfect little camper retiree house because it's low maintenance yard. You got lots of room for a camper. And you have your neighbor, your business neighbor nearby that you can feel okay about leaving the house for a week or 2.
And you know, when we first pulled up, we saw the business and we're like, oh no, a business. But the more she told us about it, she said they're very, the accountant that works in there is really nice. So they're the sort of person where you could go, hey, I'm going to go away for a week. Could you just kind of keep an eye on my house when you're here or on my house and let me know if you see anything weird.
The Portuguese people are very nice, extremely friendly here, but they're also very private and reserved too sometimes.
So we did say that the entire house has been renovated, painted, updated very nicely. Oh, and out here you can actually see the shutters that I was talking about earlier. So the shutters come all the way down. They do black out. So if you're the sort of person that really likes it really dark when you sleep, these shutters are really nice for that. So you can lower them, raise them, and you can, there's a kind of a setting in between the blackout part and when they're all the way down, when a little bit of light and airflow comes through, that's nice to keep the air circulating. You can actually open your windows then and let the air circulate through the shutters when you're not home, especially. Now this is the one part they said they haven't gotten to renovating yet. The rest of the house is renovated. The back patio space is not. So this kind of is yours to do with as you please. However you would like. It's a kind of a blank slate right now. They do have this little patio space right here, but you could rip it up, put down whatever you want, keep it, improve it, whatever, the choice is yours. They have a nice outdoor space right here. That staircase over there leads up to the kitchen. So you have the kitchen, you cook your food, you bring it down the stairs, you have a nice outdoor eating space here, lounge space. There is a well right here. Again, the house is on a well
and septic.
So
septic's off to this side, this corner.
We'll see that in a second.
There's an outdoor kitchen right here.
Yep, let's actually go over here. I was gonna, well, here, okay, before we go to the outdoor kitchen, let's take a look at this space out here. You are looking at basically
a soccer field.
Yes, yeah, it's a football pitch, Cody.
Oh, my bad. They call it football.
It's very large. Again, I did not ask for the square meters on this, but I will put it in the description as well as in the caption at the beginning. It's a very large space. I mean, chickens, you could probably even have a sheep or 2 back here, and they'd be very comfortable and have a lot of space to roam around. But it's a grassy open area, which is kind of hard to find in Portugal. So if you want to have that space where you and your kids go in the backyard and kick around a soccer ball, a football.
And now that I'm looking at it and thinking about it a little bit, this would make an interesting pool area in my opinion, because you got this nice level spot right here.
It's very
and then you
level.
Just kind of facade it with like a deck around it or on the outside, and it kind of takes away some of the rock and the ruin that you're seeing.
You could, I mean, even if you do an in-ground, if you get the permits.
I would just do it above ground with like the built-on deck or something.
And yeah, and then you can, and this is, I mean, it could be huge. I mean, I'm standing in the middle of it right now and lots of space around me. There is a shed. It is obviously a little bit more.
And then that you can probably fix up a little bit over time and be a perfect pool shed or a little outdoor, you know, refrigerator, kitchen kind of thing set up out there.
And the house does go further back over here. They have planted a few trees. I don't know what they are because I don't know trees.
That one's got a tag.
This one has a tag.
Right
I was going to go look. Let's see if I can figure it out. This is a apple? Okay. Yeah, it's a Porto, it just says frutarish.
Nailed it.
It's an apple. And I'm pretty sure that would probably mean the rest of these are also apple trees.
That one over there looks a little different.
Could be. But we have, again, plenty of space. If you want to have a whole orchard, if you want to have a vineyard, if you want to have
a little
sustainable
garden.
A little sustainable garden, you could do raised beds back here. And you still have, if you have a garden back here and trees, you still have that whole front part that is pretty spacious to kind of use for your little football games.
What's also nice is all these homes are little quintas, but none I would necessarily call a ruin.
No.
So you're not looking at something that no one's ever going to like touch on. They're all look like they're up and being
maybe
used.
That one.
And then you have this lovely little like vineyard off into the distance, a lovely little field. I see some goats, 2 neighbors over.
Yep, and I think they're the ones that have the chicken that I heard earlier too.
But very nice, and a nice little wooded area as well.
And this
off to the distance.
This is flat, so it is very, very easy to maintain. We're coming up right now. It's April 21st right now. On April 30th is the kind of the deadline in Portugal for clearing your land. If you have land, you have to clear it. This probably took them an hour to just zoop, 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 and done.
Not even.
Unlike other properties where it's like on a hill and you have to get the weed whacker out to kind of get up the hill, and it's a bit more complicated. This is probably the easiest, lowest maintenance yard I have seen yet, and it has a lot of potential.
I did hear some dogs in the distance. I would say maybe 2 or 3 dogs, but I do hear lots of birds right now as well. So it is quite peaceful.
There's a butterfly.
And I haven't heard the dogs just barking the whole time since I'm here. The only time I hear them is maybe when a car's going by this one road down the way.
The road that's over here, we've been here maybe half hour, 40 minutes now.
One tractor?
One tractor and 1 car I heard go down it. Again, it's Sunday, so maybe it's a little quieter, but she said it's very quiet all the time on that street in the front there. All right, now coming over here to this lovely covered outdoor kitchen. We have the bread oven. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. Go ahead and get a shot in there so you can see how deep that goes. It's not too deep, but it's deep enough. You can cook some bread in there, get some pizzas going. We do also have the barbecue area right here. There is an outdoor sink, so you have all the makings of a really lovely outdoor kitchen if you choose to prepare your food out here versus inside the house. And on a day like today, that would do, because it is very, very nice out today. And again, for socializing, you can fit a ton of people back here just hanging out and having a really fun time together. We are not going to go in here. This is just a storage shed. I wonder if you can, you can't even see into it. It is just a storage shed. However, they have just rescued 2 kittens. They're in there. They're very scared, so we're not going to go in there, but it's a storage shed. Essentially, you could turn it into, maybe not in Portugal so much, but I would turn that into a sauna.
And there is electricity out here.
Yes.
So you could have your fridge out there or anything as well.
Really quickly, let's look back in here because there is a light up here. So there's even a light out here. This is something you could use at night. I'd put some fairy lights or some like string lights up and make it look really nice back here. I really like the yard. I don't know if you can tell. They have some space underneath the stairs here. There are some utility hookups. So that's where the water heater comes out of, and we'll see that in a second. There is a water hookup right here for the garden and the outdoor space over here. Coming down these nice little stone steps. These are actually in very good condition. We're coming into yet another storage area. The ceilings in this one, that's a light. The ceilings in this one are not quite as high, but it's...
I don't need the duck.
You don't need it. He did not even have to duck going through the doorway. I think you did, but just out of habit. Over here we have the water heater. This is brand new, so it is an on-demand water heater. It is Ariston brand. This house has a very nice energy rating. Again, the double pane, double insulation, everything. a brand new, the heating system as well as this brand new water heater. So you're getting a really nice energy rating out of it. Over here is a little crawl space door. That's where if you have any issues with pipes or electrical, things like that,
nice crawl space.
Somebody gets to crawl under there and fix it. But they've done all that work already. So hopefully it'll be good for many years to come and you won't have to do any sort of repairs like that. So again, another storage room. You are not in any way, shape, or form
I was thinking
lacking.
This would make a fun like dart room or pool room or little bar.
Because you're off of, yeah.
And that's very like Portuguese to have like a little bar in the garage.
I mean, pool table would fit very
perfectly,
easily
right?
without
it's very square.
Any, like you wouldn't be hitting the walls. It's very nice. Yeah. Whatever you need it for, it's here. It's just space to do whatever you need to do. I want to see what I can see. Not so much, no ocean views from there. They're mostly in the front here. There is a side yard right here. They do have some garden space going right now, some trees, some shrubs going in, some little seedlings over there. Nice garden. Calla lilies and birds of paradise. Thank you. I got there. Calla lilies and birds of paradise, two of our favorite flowers right there. And that brings us right back to where we started.
So yeah, a really nice flow.
Really good flow. Like everything kind of...
You can't get lost.
Everything cycles back to the same spot. So again, this house is not listed by us. We're not realtors, but Mandy Walker from IAD Portugal is listing this home. So get in touch with her. I will put her contact information and the link for this listing where you can find all of the information about it down below. So I'm Jay again. Cody's on camera. We're exploring in Portugal, and thank you for joining us for another home tour. We will be back very soon.